What's going on, everybody? My name's Dylan. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and today we're going to be checking out the Archetype Misha Mansoor plugin from NEURAL DSP. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and join me on this journey of checking out some NEURAL plugins, checking out guitars, just anything and everything guitar related. That's enough rambling. Let's get into the plugin. Alright, so we're all set up here. I got the Archetype Misha plugin pulled up. I'm using my Mark Holcomb PRS tuned to drop C. I think that's a good match. Periphery kind of vibes going on here. I will say that up until recently, I have not listened to Periphery at all. I do follow Misha and Mark on Instagram, and I love their playing and their gear and their tones and everything. But I just recently started listening to Periphery when they released their new single, Mr. God, and that really grabbed me. And so I've been checking out their older stuff too. So I'm kind of late in the game when it comes to them, but I do like what they are doing. So enough rambling, let's get into the plugin. I'm going to go ahead and take you through what we got here. So if you've seen NEURAL DSP plugins before, you'll know kind of what this looks like. But we got the amps. So for the amps, we have the clean amp, which is based on a Mesa Lone Star. I saw Misha comment this on one of the NEURAL DSP posts. I'll put a picture of it. He said that this is based on a Mesa Lone Star. The kind of rhythm amp is a blend of 5150 Invective kind of vibe with an Omega Granifier. And then the lead amp is more of like a British amp. It's a Friedman HBE and a Bogner Snorkeler, kind of modeled after them, blended. So yeah, so that is our amps. At the very front, we got these kind of weird effects of the laser and the glitch. I believe that is modeled on the microcosm, which is really cool to get some kind of different type of delay sounds in a NEURAL DSP plugin, as well as this weird kind of whammy DT kind of looking thing with just all kinds of weird sounds. In our kind of normal pre-effects stomps, we got a compressor, tape echo in front of the amp, a octave pedal, the Horizon Devices Precision Drive, and a Chaos pedal. We went through our amps, cabs, not exactly sure what these are being modeled on, but it seems to all be kind of 412 kind of vibes. EQ, kind of normal EQ that we're starting to see in the NEURAL DSP plugins. And then our post effects, which is modulator, which has got chorus and flanger, stereo delay and reverb, as well as our input gain, our gate, transpose knob, doubler, output, tuner, MIDI, tap tempo, metronome settings, the typical NEURAL DSP kind of layout. So let's go back to the default preset here. This is what it sounds like when you open up the plugin. So that right there is the default preset. Let's go ahead and just go through kind of the pedals that are in here. To start off, we have the laser. So that would be kind of, let's see what this weird thing does. That's kind of cool. Anyway, you know, that's just kind of something fun to mess around with sounds. I don't know how you would use that in a song. Let's go into now the glitch. Let's turn that on. We got a bunch of different modes: sequence, pitch delay, interfere, and texturizer. So comes default preset is the texturizer. So let's play around with that. Let's do pitch delay. We'll probably play around with that more in like some of the presets, see if there's any presets that have some cool pitch delays in it. So let's get into the kind of pre-effects pedals. On the default preset, the compressor's on, so let's take that off, see what it sounds like without it. And with it. Bit more defined, so we'll add the tape echo. So this is going to be delay in front of the amp, so it's going to give you more of that shoegaze kind of vibe. So yeah, you get that cascading effect. Go ahead and turn that off. Next is the octave. So it looks like we got octave up 1 and down 1 and direct. So this is probably something similar to kind of like a POG. So. I like to pull the mix back a little bit, do about 50%, octave up a little bit, octave down all the way, so we get. Horizon Devices Precision Drive. So let's go ahead and turn that off. This is the amp without it. Kind of loses that attack a little bit, so we'll throw it back in. And the chaos. So this is, I'm gonna assume, kind of like a fuzzy kind of thing. So we'll see. go ahead and go through the amps. So again, this is the default amp that we've been hearing the whole time. Our clean amp, which again is based on like the Lone Star. So kind of got a little bit of hair to it. Friedman meets Bogner Snorkeler kind of amp, the lead amp. So. And now the cab section. I'm assuming these IRs were done by Nolly. I'm not 100% sure. Right now we got a 57 off axis and a ribbon 160. Let's put that on axis. Let's change that to that. Kind of brighten it up a little bit. Nice. I really like that lead amp. You know, just an EQ, you know, we could maybe add a low pass at 100 Hertz, somewhere around that. And the post effects. So now let's turn on the modulator pedal. Let's turn it to auto because I don't have a whammy pedal right now. Right now it's on the chorus mode, so let's see how that sounds. So yeah, it's just kind of deciding what to do on its own. Flanger. Let's change it to pedal mode and just put the mix all the way up, or about halfway actually. The flanger. This is what we're working with here. It's got a ping pong, which I really like that. Very ambient, very nice. We got a shimmer on the reverb as well, so let's go and do that a little bit. Very beautiful. And that is the plugin. So now I'm just going to take you through a few presets. So let's check out some from the man himself, Misha Mansoor. This is Aggressive Brit Plus from Misha. I really like that. I think I'm gonna develop that more into something more, a little bit more my taste, but I really do like the start of that. And it's just angry. Let's see if we can find something ambient. Let's do Ross Hammock Pad. Let's find a little bit more regular clean, but still, here we go. Stereo ambient clean. Let's see how that sounds. That's beautiful with that little extra pitch delay kind of going on behind it. Beautiful. Let's do lo-fi ambience. I'm really into this ambient thing right now. So this Mesa Lone Star is sounding really good. This Mesa Lone Star. is absolutely, I love that sound. That is crazy. I could do that all day. So I went ahead and created a preset here. I did take that aggressive Brit Plus preset and kind of do my own thing to it. I had the compressor on, I turned the compressor off, and I added kind of my cab IR setup that I like to do, which is a ribbon 121 on one side, and then the DV77 Eminence McThompson IR with the 57 on the other side. And so this is my preset. Alright everybody, so that's going to do it for the Archetype Misha plugin from NEURAL DSP. What did you guys think? I really love this plugin. I think the glitch delay is super unique, and on that lo-fi ambient preset, the way it was, doing all those pitch delays was super, super cool. I really love that preset. And I love the high gain tones. I love the kind of British, I'm more of like a Marshall-y kind of guy, kind of Friedman, HBE, Bogner snorkeler kind of vibe thing I'm really liking. The whole thing sounds great. The ambient tones, the high gain tones, and all the weird effects in between. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys thought. Are you a NEURAL DSP user? What other plugins do you think I should check out? Just go ahead and comment down below. And again, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next one.